know what, y'all? I'm just feeling really nice and cozy. And who doesn't love that? I've got my soup that I've made here. This is my third bowl of the day. Man, it feels so good to just live in a place that has seasons. And I'm here for it. Let me tell you, I'm cozy. I got my little Ugg slippers on. I got my little fall YouTube video going that is AI and is giving like fall scenery. Let me bring y'all in a little closer. Does this work for y'all? Because this works for me. As I was saying, I'm really excited to live in a space now that has seasons and gets cozy and kind of cool. It's getting a little crisp in the air. You know, sometimes it's still a little hot, you know, but I'm willing the fall here. I'm speaking it into existence, one soup at a time. That soup this week is broccoli cheddar veggie soup. Think of like the Panera bread. It's like that without all the gunk in it. Can we just talk about something? Does anyone that lives with a man basically have to fight for their meals? Let me further my point. Do you guys feel like your husband eats all of your food? Or is that just my husband? Because lately, I've been having to make a mental note when I order Instacart every week. Just go ahead and order 4 pounds of ground beef. Go ahead and order 8 different packs of chicken thighs. I mean, this man, he eats so much food, first of all, but he eats so much of what I'm cooking. We used to eat separate meals. We used to eat very differently, but now we kind of eat the same. I'll be cooking myself a meal thinking, ooh, this can be so good for tomorrow. Those ingredients are really just gonna settle into the meal nicely. It's gonna be so yummy. And then he walks in his kitchen and he says, is the rest of that for me? Yeah, babe, sure is. Took the words right out of my mouth, honestly. So I've had to make a mental note that that's been happening quite a lot recently. So I've been planning out my meals and I think it's working. It's kind of like a little life hack or a wife hack that I've learned that, you know, if I don't want my lunch that I've packed and prepped for myself the next day to get eaten, I might as well just go ahead and make double. Every week, I've been planning out my meals on the Skylight. I recently got a Skylight Calendar and I'm obsessed with it. It's my new personality. Like, I'm not a mom. It's totally geared towards like busy moms, but you know what? I'm a mommy. Okay. I own a business. I own a Great Dane. I work for him. I'm a busy girl. I got a lot going on. That whole calendar on the fridge just ain't my type. I need something that's gonna sync to my Google Calendar, something that's gonna sync to Rex's Google Calendar. I need all of us to be on the same page. And you know what? If Chapo had a Google Calendar, it'd be synced to his too. So I started planning out our meals by using the little meal tracker in the app. Game changer, game changer. It's been so nice. You can also plug in recipes and stuff. Like I subscribe to this girl's Substack. She posts some banging recipes. So I've also been putting the ingredient list into my Skylight app to remind myself, hey, when you place your Instacart, this is all you need to get. And it's been really nice to have, you know, everything in one place. Which brings me back to this soup, because as I plan out the next week, this soup is gonna be on that at least 3 days out of the 5 days that I'm planning meals, because I'm obsessed with it. I love a good fall soup. I specifically chose this soup because I'm back to tracking macros, and I figured that this soup would be kind of like a very macro-friendly soup because as you can see, or maybe you can't, it's mainly just veggies, Greek yogurt, and almond milk. And to be honest, I don't really track vegetables. When I first saw the recipe, I was like, that's a little weird. I've never put almond milk in my soup, but I can confirm y'all need to start using almond milk in your soup. You know how they sell like Panera soups in the pre-made cups at the grocery store? I saw that on Instacart and I was like, ooh, I could just do that. But there's a lot of preservatives in that stuff to make the shelf life live a little bit longer. And there's just not a need for that. This soup that I made tastes the exact same as a Panera bread soup, sans all of the BS ingredients that you just like really don't need. Anyways, I saw that, it got me thinking I should try and make this at home. Found a recipe online, and then I marched my little butt into Trader Joe's and picked up all the ingredients, and it was super easy to make. Basically just cut and saute your onions, carrots, and garlic. You steam your veggies, you pour in your chicken broth, you add, your Greek yogurt, and then your almond milk. Blend it all up and you're good. And it makes so much. I mean, now when Rex gets a hold of it, it might be gone, you know, in a day or two, but it's really good. If you have an immersion blender also, y'all, I never really thought I needed an immersion blender. I thought I was just gonna be good with my little regular blender. I thought wrong. I put that on our wedding registry thinking like, oh, that would be a nice to have, but not a need to have. So great wedding registry gift. Worth every damn dime. All right. The immersion blender is my new personality. That and this soup and my Skylight calendar. Ugh, I got a lot of personalities. Anyways, y'all, I've never been this much of a soup maker, but now that we have actual seasons and we're not in Florida anymore, I'm about to be cranking out some pots of soup. Okay. Maybe like a chili, or even like a tomato bisque. I love a bisque. If y'all have any other soup recommendations, send them my way. Let's go through the groceries that I got today while I was out at Trader Joe's having a meltdown in the aisles. That store is so damn cramped. I just like don't understand the layout of those stores. I mean, maybe it's designed that way, but anyways, I got some cheese. Already busted that open. I got organic blueberries and organic strawberries, which I actually need to let soak overnight because I plan on eating those tomorrow morning. Zucchini spirals for the soup, carrots for the soup. I don't know that I've ever had broccoli cheddar soup that called for carrots. I got a pumpkin, my first fall purchase, so we're feeling festive. Bananas, I want to let some of these bananas go a little bad so I can make some yummy banana bread. 2 things of bone broth. This was an impulse buy, but it's the Trader Joe's autumn harvest soup, and the ingredients looked really good. Actually, there were no words in there that I couldn't pronounce. It just looked like a nice fall soup. I don't normally like buy processed canned things, but minimal ingredients and really good macros. It all looked pretty yummy, so we'll try it. I also got some organic pumpkin. I want to give Chapo some of this because his stomach has been kind of acting weird lately, but I also want to put some pumpkin in my Ninja Creamies to make them just kind of like have a fall vibe. I got some garlic and 1 sweet onion. I got a few other things, but I've already put those in the fridge. Let me show y'all what I did get. The hash browns from Trader Joe's, specifically the ones that we all used to eat in our high school cafeteria. You know the ones. These things are so yummy, like can confirm. And I don't know why I opened them that way, but we're just gonna pop those suckers back in the freezer and let it ride. Now it is time to, I'm gonna soak my veggies and start my soup. I went ahead and filled up my bowl here with Berkey water just to get a good rinse on the strawberries and the blueberries. And now I'm just gonna take a little splash of white vinegar, kinda was more than a splash. Well, we're gonna let those sit and soak for 30 minutes. Why is it every time I'm making a video, I always use sharp knives in a way that would send producer Maggie like to the moon? Chapo has recently discovered that he can get on the couch. We recently bought this couch because our old couch he absolutely ruined. So we've got a leather couch, and Rex's specific instructions were that Chapo cannot get on this couch. Y'all, he's been good about it up until this point. I came home today, look where he's at. He does not want to get up. Come on, you big lazy. An immersive experience, might I add. We are measuring with our hearts. Looks great. My phone died, so I lost my recipe, but I think I was nearing the end. Again, I'm just gonna measure with my heart because that's just what feels right. This is cooking with Meg, and if you don't like that, I guess you can go cook with somebody else. But today, y'all are cooking with me. Y'all, Chapo over there on that couch is like, honestly, borderline disrespectful. I mean, he's over there snoring, and I told him to get up a while ago. Then we're gonna mix her up. You know what? I would love to try it. If I'm being really honest, I would love to see this taste good because I really put a lot of work into it. Let's try it. That right there, fire. That's really good, actually. Wow. Okay, I cannot believe I just made this at home.